So Easter is March 31st this year. The devil has done a real good job of confusing us about times and how to keep time, how to keep the days, how to keep the months, how to keep the years. We don't even know when to celebrate Jesus' resurrection on the right day. But I'm going to do my best to try to clear this up for everybody. Bear with me here. Jesus did not raise from the dead on no March 31st. He raised from the dead during the Feast of Unleavened Bread. You can read about this feast in Leviticus 23. So when is the Feast of Unleavened Bread? Well, it starts in the first month of the year, on the 14th day of the month when the sun goes down. Well, when is that? Well, to know when that is, you have to know when the month starts, and then you have to know when the year starts. So let's talk about when the month starts. Well, the word month comes from moon. Month equals moon. We all know what a full moon is, but we're a little confused about what the new moon is. We have been taught that the new moon is when the moon is gone. It's not shining any light, when there's no moon. So how can the new moon be when there's no moon? I think we should call it no moon. For the sake of this video, we're going to call it the no moon. Right after the no moon, when the new moon starts to reappear, you will see a little sliver of a crescent of the moon right around sunset. And you'll be able to spot it near the sunset. Where I live on South Carolina, wherever the sun sets, it's going to be a little left and a little higher than the sun. After the no moon, when you see the new moon, which is the new sliver, right around sunset, the first night that you see that is when the month begins. So the month actually starts at night, and then the next day when the sun comes up, that's daytime, that is the first day of the month. Okay, so now that we know when the month starts, how do we know when the year starts? Because it ain't January 1st. The year starts in the spring, and doesn't that just make perfect sense that that's when God would decide when the year starts? Yahweh told us in Exodus 12, verse 2, that the first month of the year is in the spring. It's the month where we have Passover. It's the month where we had the Feast of Unleavened Bread. It's the month that we have first fruits, which is the day that Jesus rose from the dead. So we have biblical confirmation from God himself that says that the year starts in the spring, not January 1st. Makes absolutely no sense to start the year in January 1st unless you're the devil and you want to trick everybody into starting the new year at the wrong time. So when in the spring does the year start? Remember, we're trying to determine the day that Jesus rose from the dead, okay? Because it ain't March 31st. And it will never be March 31st.